Your arm, you look at the empty bed beside you. Your husband who slept with you at noon is not here anymore. Might get another call, which forced him to leave at this time. You sighed and got up only to see a glass of juice on the nightstand. You chuckle. He really finds a good way to make it up with you. Leaning back on the headboard, you stretch your arm again and extended your hand towards the nightstand. Not for the juice, but for the book you started to read last night with your husband. It's friction, the better way to escape from reality. But you read it with your husband. Because at this point, even fiction can't be better than the reality you are living in. And the whole credit for this goes to your husband. Jungkook, he is too different from how he used to show. A romantic and a little cute. Well, even though he hates being called cute, but you like to tease him with this name. He always does things which make you curl up your toes and feel butterflies in your stomach. But his personality, it's intense and dark. You grabbed the book and looked at the cover with your sleepy eyes, and a chuckle left your mouth when you saw a sticky note there, written in the beautiful handwriting of your husband. Well, at least better than you. Maybe that's the reason why he always leaves notes for you, just to remind you always that his handwriting is better than yours. And it's even true, you are not ashamed to accept it. He used to go office, he had many files, work and other works too, like signing the files and other thing. But you are a fiction writer, ages pass since you hold a pen, as almost your whole work is on a laptop or phone. You seem to even forget how to hold a pen also. You take out the sticky note from the book and read it. Don't you dare to read this without me, babe. A shiver runs through your body when you read his message. But you still decided to ignore it. You can't wait to know what happened next. Last night, he closed the book at such a plot twist that you have been thinking about it the whole night. And you don't think you can wait anymore. Taking out the note, you put that in your drawer, which is already so full of sticky notes from him. When he had to say no to you, he write it on the sticky note and put that on the thing he wants you not to touch or wherever in the house where you can find it easily. Even after knowing that you will not listen to him. Well, he is the one to spoil you and now he is the one who has to handle you. Closing the drawer, you opened the book directly going on the page where you left it and signed when you saw another note there. This man knows you better than you even know yourself. Although you already know what might be written there, but you still read it. Something you like to do a lot. If you are reading this, then that means you already threw the first note. But let me remind you again, babe. Don't spoil the excitement and wait for me. I will be back soon. Wait for me or else. Just don't read it without me, my love. You sign. You are not someone who will listen to him, and more when he is not around you. It seemed impossible. You take a deep breath and was about to read the first line, but suddenly closed it. There's no fun in reading all this all alone. You are not reading this, but at least you can tease him a little. Getting down from the bed, you walk towards the bathroom to wash your face. The simpler life can be, the more beautiful it is. Even when it's full of problems. With the right person, it feels like the most beautiful and amazing thing in the world. Jungkook is the CEO of John Enterprises. He has built his own image in the world, but also has some connection with the underworld too, that only a few people knows about. You are aware of the situation and the danger you are living in. Every minute and second, fear runs through the heart of the people who live here. But they also feel so protected knowing that they will be fine if they are with John Jungkook, the one who never let anyone harm the people close to him. The night was getting darker. Since it was a new moonlight, it looked even darker outside. Looking at the clock on the wall, you sigh. It's too late, and Jungkook is not home yet. As time passes, your heart is beating so fast. You are just praying for him to be safe. You walk back and forth, the clock tickling loudly in the quiet room. Every second feels so long. The lamp's dim light makes big shadow on the walls, making you feel more uneasy. You try to distract yourself by picking up a book, but you can't focus on the words. Suddenly a phone buzzes, startling you. With trembling hands you pick it up and see a message from Jungkook. Running late, but I'm okay, don't worry. A sign of relief escapes your lips, but the worry doesn't fully leave. You know his world is filled with danger, and a single message can't ease the fear completely. You walk to the window, peering out into the darkness, searching for any sign of his car. But somehow, that single message makes your heartbeat slow down. Smiling a little, you walk downstairs to make something for him. Even though you know that he won't eat anything now, as it's already so late, but at least he can have some soup or something else he likes. There's no way you are letting him sleep empty stomach. It's not a good sign. Yawning and rubbing your eyes, you walk downstairs. Afternoon nap really makes you so lazy, and now you are scared that what if you won't be able to sleep at night? You turn on the living room lights and flinch when you saw bodyguards standing there in all black looking straight, with their guns in their hands. You saw them smiling at you. Putting your hand on your chest, you walk downstairs looking at them with your side eyes. You almost give me heart attack. Sorry, sister-in-law. By the way, you want something? Miss Mary leave early today. Not really, I just come to make some soup. You guys want some? It's okay, Yunjin will make that for you. You go and rest. Boss strictly ordered not to let you do any work as your health is not so good from the past few weeks. You sigh. This man is really so possessive over small things. It's nothing, just a mild fever, and I'm all fine now. I can do this by myself. You should know that I only like the soup I made. If you guys also want to try, then just say it. Yes, I'm hungry. He said instantly, making you smile. Sam looked at him and sighed, being so done by his this behavior. He is new here, so that's why it will take him time to understand the rules of this mansion. And being honest, you like it when he talks to you casually. Okay then, by the way, where is Jungkook? There's an emergency meeting with Mr. Jennifer. He just went to attend that, but will be back in just a few hours. It's already finished. You nodded and started to make the soup. Hours passed, and he is still not here, making you get even more worried for him. You even tried to call him, but he didn't answer. And whenever this type of situation comes, you get scared. There are more chances he is not safe. Minute feels like hours until finally you hear the familiar sound of the engine pulling into the driveway. Your heart leaps with a mix of joy and relief. You rush to the door, opening it just as Jungkook steps inside. His presence fills the room, and his tired eyes meet yours, softening with a smile. Sorry, I'm late, he said, pulling you into a tight embrace. You bury your face in his chest, feeling the steady beat of his heart against your cheek. It's a comforting rhythm, a reminder that he is here, safe and sound. You are not angry with him for making you wait and worry. You know how hard he works to give you a better life and how much he loves you. But at least you can act like you are mad at him. It's your right. You backed off from his arms, making his brow frown in confusion. Pressing your lips together, you looked at him and then looked away, rolling your eyes, giving him a brief idea that you are mad at him. He chuckled and walked inside while you followed him. Are you mad at me, princess? He said this while throwing his tired body on the couch and losing his tie, and undid a few buttons of his shirt, revealing his hard chest and the tattoo of your name beautifully embroidered near his heart. It was funny how he often left you alone in bed but still wanted you close to his heart. He shrieked, noticing your eyes fixed on his chest. Looking beside you, he signed and gestured to his guards to leave. His eyes alone were enough to make them follow his command. You looked back at them leaving. With the guards gone, the room felt more intimate, the tension erasing slightly. Jungkook stretched out on the couch, his gaze softening as he looked at you. While you looked away, rolling your eyes again, he chuckled. Come here, he said as his hand softly touching your shoulder, but you shrugged it off, making it clear for him the second time that you are not going to talk to him and neither you want him to touch you. He chuckled and his hand tangled with your hair, caressing them softly. Strange how his only a small touch can make you feel so special and loved. You looked at him and he smiled. It's so rare to see him smiling for others, but not for you. He totally changed to a different person when he is with you. I deserve to know what I did this time. You raise your brows. You really don't know what you did? You left me alone on the bed even when you promised that you will not do that ever again. Come on, if it's really that important, then you should have at least wake me up and say goodbye. You won't like when someone disturbs you in the middle of your sleep. Yes, but you know what I hate the most? Waking up alone. Come on, just forget about that, but the night is yours. Any way you want. He said as his finger trailed down from your hair to your cheek and stopped there, kissing them softly. You scoffed and pushed his hand away. I don't know where you get these filmy lines from. This is called romance, my princess, and romance should be done all the time. This man is really whole moody. I already made soup for you. Just have it and come to bed if you feel like sleeping with me anymore. Also, you haven't done anything that make me feel like being romantic with you. You always spoil the mood. You said and got up. You are really great at acting, but he is also a mafia who always catches you. Just when you were about to leave, he grabbed your hand and pulled you on his lap, making your eyes widen. You look at him wrapping his arm around your waist. He pulled you even more closer, reducing even that small gap. Your whole body weight was on him. He smiled. You really look so cute when you try to get mad. You try to maintain a stern expression, but the warmth of his body against yours and the affection in his eyes made it difficult. I'm not trying to get mad. I'm really mad at you. You protest weakly, feeling your resolve crumbled under his gaze. Sanko chuckled softly, the sound deep and soothing. His finger traced delicate pattern on your back, sending shivers down to your spine. You are adorable when you are mad. He leaned in closer, his lips brushing against your ear. I'm sorry for making you worry. I promise I will always come back to you. You sighed, your fake anger melting away. You knew the risks that come with loving a man like Jungkook, a man whose world was dangerous and unforgiving. But you also knew that he loved you unconditionally and he would do anything to keep you safe. A victory smile caught. Well, he is more noticeable than any other normal human. What's that smile for? What? Can't I even smile? You are really so cute. Acted like you own everything. You said squishing his cheek with your fingers and peeked his pouted lips. He scoffed. You are calling the king of the underworld that the person who doesn't even think twice to destroy people cute. Huh? Of course, because you are really cute. Well, seems like I have to create a mood when I already destroyed yours. And that's when you regret coming this far in teasing him. You open your mouth to say something, or at least the truth, that it's just a joke, but before that, he pulls you in a kiss. His lips lingering as if to seal a promise. Then he tilted your chin up and looked onto your eyes, his gaze darkening with a mix of love and possessiveness. Without another word, he kissed you, his lips pressing against yours with an intensity that left no room for doubt about his feeling. It was a kiss that claimed you, reminding that you were his and he was yours. You melted into him, your hands finding their way to his chest, feeling the strong, steady beat of his heart. His hand moved to your waist, pulling you closer as the kiss deepened. When he finally pulled back, both of you were breathless. You pouted and slapped on his chest. Shameless. He chuckled and leave a soft peck on your swelling lips. You read the book, don't you? And your heart again skipped a beat. You cleared your throat and looked at him. Of course not. I didn't even touch that. Great. You don't even know that I left a note for you then. Which note you are talking about? You said, scratching the back of your neck and looking away. He shrugged. Let's continue this to our room. There's a lot to talk about on this topic. He said and lifted you up in his arm. You smiled and softly wrapped your arm around his neck and kissed his jaws. You are looking handsome. Well, we will talk about this too, he said with a shrug while your cheeks turned red. You looked away, pressing your lips. Well, there's only one thing to talk about this topic. This night is going to be so long.